Hey, what is up, everyone? I'm Nate with Back from the Vault. Today we're going to be looking at a 3-film box set from Vinegar Syndrome. From my understanding, these are all 3 Spanish horror films, and there's some cool stuff in here. So we've got The Curse of the Devil, Demon Witch Child, and The Vampire's Night Orgy. I watched all 3 of these, and I'm going to give you my thoughts. I will say there's a reason Curse of the Devil is in big font. This is the main seller of this box. And I'll kind of get into why. Out of all 3, Curse of the Devil felt the most cohesive, and it felt like the one that was the most interesting. And man, was it interesting. I loved Curse of the Devil. I thought it was really cool. Now, there are parts of the movie that kind of drag on, but I found it way more enjoyable than the other 2. Curse of the Devil, Paul Naschy, werewolf movie, right? He gets cursed, becomes a werewolf. What more is there to love? Paul Naschy is a werewolf. He is the definitive werewolf. And yeah, I mean, it opens with a really, really fun scene of 2 knights fighting. Love that shit. The atmosphere in this movie is there. It's so good. Curse of the Devil's atmosphere is incredible, right? So I'll show you off the back a little bit. Just kind of talk about Curse of the Devil some more. Really fun movie. Again, atmosphere was great. The music. I loved the music in Curse of the Devil. I thought it was really good. Now, the other 2, though, is where I'm a little bit indifferent with this set, because I will say The Vampire's Night Orgy was boring as hell. I hated the Vampire's Night Orgy. I think the music was the only thing that I liked about Vampire's Night Orgy. For the most part, that movie was just dragging on, and it was like, I didn't know where the plot was going. I don't even think the characters knew where the plot was going. They were just so all over the place and confused. Vampire's Night Orgy, there's these people on a bus. They're going to the city, and the driver dies, essentially, and they don't know why. And they begin unraveling a web of mystery of what's going on in this town. They have to go stay at the town for the night, and there's stuff going on with the townsfolk, and they're doing weird shit at night. And it opens with the scene of them like throwing open a coffin with a body inside. It's just really, it didn't make a whole lot of sense, and I guess as you watch it makes more sense, but it just like, I don't know, it just never really pulled my interest. It was very boring and just like, oh, I can't wait for the fun shit to happen, and it never happened. I don't even remember if it had any nudity. It's just slipping my mind, but I don't think there was many redeemable qualities about Vampire's Night Orgy. I don't even remember a night orgy. I think there's just people going out at night and fucking with people. But Demon Witch Child, I'd liked way more than Vampire's Night Orgy. Now, I didn't like it as much as Curse of the Devil, but I still liked it. It was it's a possession movie. It's essentially The Exorcist, but it's a Spanish horror film. And I mean, if you like that sort of thing, I liked it. I can understand why some people wouldn't. It is slow. There are moments that are pretty boring, and you're just basically watching a girl do weird shit. She's possessed. She's cussing people out, calling them fuckers, and just saying all kinds of crazy shit to like her family members and people around her. There's a priest, and she keeps saying weird shit about the priest. It's just stuff like that. It's Exorcist, right? It's a clear Exorcist riff. It's not bad, but I didn't love it either. So for me, out of this set, Curse of the Devil was incredible. I'm glad I got this set through my subscription just for Curse of the Devil. The other 2 will probably never be watched again. I'll just be honest. I probably would never watch those 2 again. It's still a really fun set, though, for Curse of the Devil. I like the hard box. I love the art. The movies, they're so-so, but this is number 491 in the VS line. There are some special features here. I watched the one on Curse of the Devil with Paul Naschy's son, I want to say it is. And Sergio Molina, the son of Paul Naschy. And that was really interesting to get to see and hear about the legacy of his father, Paul Naschy. And then I did watch the Paul Naschy one as well. It's an archival featurette with Paul Naschy talking about his troubles with getting these movies up and running and how he went He jumped numerous occupations, like he did other jobs, did various things before he became an actor. And he wanted to direct movies, from what I was reading. From what I got from that, he didn't necessarily know if he wanted to star in it, because he felt like he didn't have the star power to star in his own movie, right? Which is a shame, because he's incredible, and I'm so glad he decided to give it a shot, because Paul Naschy is the definitive werewolf, in my opinion. So that's all I've really got to say about this 3-film set. Curse of the Devil is a must-buy. I can't advise buying this with the way Vinegar Syndrome has sales. Maybe wait for a sale and pick it up during that. But at full price, just for Curse of the Devil, I don't know about that. But again, this is subjective. Everybody has different opinions. I mean, you could leave loving the other two. I'm sure there are a lot of people that do like those two. I'm not a huge fan of either, but I did like Demon Witch Child, a good bit more than the other. So that's all I've really got to say about this release. If you like this kind of content, be sure to like and subscribe. Hit the bell below to be notified on all future videos, and I'll see you next time.